Spurs. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Thompson, and it's Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 2. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Here's Castle. Off target from three-point range. Fox against Thompson. Outside, KD. Drains the three-pointer.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Wembanyama looking it over. Castle sets the screen for Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Vassell, no good. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Şengün. Thompson outside. For 3, Okogie. No good.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
To the inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now, here's Thompson. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Smith. Okogie for 3, and it's Fox with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Şengün, that one's in, his first shot this game.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama against Şengün. Baseline try. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Durant. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Barnes outside. And the 3 off target. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Nice shot by Smith.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Outside, Fox. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wire reframe there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Fox at the line for one.
Free throw good, Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Here's Okogie. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. High post, Şengün. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
At the line for one, Alfred Şengün.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Nice defense by Vassell.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Pass to Castle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Here's Okogie. And he converts the layup. Okogie's got 5 now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Castle. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And so it's Houston with it, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Yep, it counts. And it's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Barnes. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Chalk up 2 there. And now that's 11 points for Victor Wembanyama.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Fox with the steal. Here's Vassell. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now it's a 3-point Spurs lead. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün, his first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not All-Star stuff, I don't know what is.
The first free throw is good. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Johnson in for Stephon Castle. Sengun hits them both. And Craig with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Katie. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. KD on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio leading by 3. Sohan inside. He's against Smith. Here's the screen. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We look at San Antonio, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. Of course, there's the Rockets, a couple spots below.
And you know, Houston, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standing.
And Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Now here's Durant. He has 7. Adams, the pass to Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. And KD, the bucket on the assist from Shepard. KD's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Now Fox. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Cornett. Adams defending. Cornett kicks to Fox. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Here's Sohan. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat you.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Houston making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Thompson. Stephon Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And here is Tate. Nothing on the board. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio leading. To the paint. Sohan, the pass to Harper. And here's Johnson outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Tate. On the wing, Holiday. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Castle against Holiday. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Shepard, the pass to Tate. Pass to Shepard. Adams with the screen on Harper for three. And it's Shepard missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now, here's Harper. To the inside. And stolen by Eason. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Eason against Johnson. Shoots the three. It's not going to go for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets on top, up one. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle is in its shooting guard. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Here's Davison. Pass to Şengün. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Castle with it. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Adams following the bucket by the Spurs. Shepard, the pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard, the three. Rebound by Sohan. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Rockets trail. To the middle. Here's Shepard. Lays it up off the glass.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Castle. Down low. Cornette kicks to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Davison. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Shoots over Harper. Şengün finds Adams. Adams sets the pick for Shepard. And the three ball is good. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead.
This is what had scouts eyeing Shepard early on, his ability to shoot with range.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Olenek is checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Castle. 11 points in the game. Olynyk, a screen on Crawford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
First one falls for him.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets. And so Castle nails them both. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Shepard with the ball. He's guarded by Harper, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about Alperen Sengun sticking with it that time? Persistence pays. You better believe it does.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
The free throw dropped for Sengun.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Sengun. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
And here's Harper from the arc. The rebound by Shepard. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Davison. Pass to Sengun. Driving the lane. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Castle. 13 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Davison can't hit. Spurs trail by 7. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sohan's got his 2nd basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Shepard. Now, here's Sengun. 12 points for him. Screen by Sengun. Davison can't hit. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the 2nd. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
Shepard with the ball. Castle covering. Now Shepard. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And his big night wasn't limited to his offense. His steals numbers were way up there, and it was a special night for him in just about every way.
Another hoop for Sengun. They can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with him.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. In the 3rd spot, Reed Shepard.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Well, he's a premier pickpocket last month among rookies. You can't afford to get lazy around him because he'll leave you empty-handed for sure.
Here's Wembanyama. 32 points for him last game against Utah.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he was the intimidator.
And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Strong finish by KD.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside, Fox. Over Shepherd. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Fox.
I like watching Fox get going on offense. Has an outstanding feel for when to get his shot.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And he can't get the first one.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Sengun is your guy, a very effective player.
Olynyk, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Castle. Good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 4. Outside, Fox. It's rebounded by Houston. When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already, and his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy can be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Now here's Durant, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Smith. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. A pass to Fox. Over Shepherd. Another miss by Fox.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
And here is Durant. 14 points for him. They double team KD. KD so efficient in there.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Okogie comes in for Shepherd. That free throw good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now here's Durant. He's got 17. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Fox with it. 10 points for him. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And the basket by Vassell.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Durant inside. Covered by Vassell. KD's shot is good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Fox passes to Olynyk. And here is Vassell. No good on the three. Pass to Smith. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Vassell kicks to Fox. For the three. Rebound by Okogie. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Jazz. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Thompson up top, guarded by Fox. Thompson against Fox. Thompson misses. Spurs trail by 5. Vassell outside. And Fox has it in the corner. Drops in the tray. Fox has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Over the years, Fox has developed into a consistent three-level scorer.
It's picked off. Vassell, the pass to Fox. He nails it, and we're tied up. Fox has got 15.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Here's Thompson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
The screen from Thompson. Okogie, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Durant. Clock at 4. Oh, Durant, what concentration! He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise. Keeping every...
For the first half of action, what's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Fans, get ready for some unreal and amazing stunts from your basketball arena entertainment.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. For the Grizzlies, they'll be up against the Wizards in Washington. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
And on paper, these two are pretty close in terms of talent.
Yeah, that's going to come down to effort and who controls that pace.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The Rockets leading. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Alper and Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Okogie in at the two-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Thompson shooting. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox. The Rockets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
First team foul. At the line for 1. Thompson.
Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. And it's off from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Fox against Thompson. Rocket 6. And he comes up with the deuce.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Thompson. One shot.
Now, here's Fox. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Pass to Smith. Out to Thompson. Now, here's Şengün. Castle covering. Okogie for 3. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Okogie's got 8 points.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Good D by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. From long range or short, small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. Kevin Durant, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Rockets.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Spurs trail by 10. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Here's Fox. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
The Spurs shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
One shot.
Rockets leading by 7. Outside, KD. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. To shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. KD's got 25 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Fox.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Wembanyama. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Wembanyama's got 15.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Thompson looking for an opening. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Pass to Thompson. And he makes good on the layup. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And now a look at Jabari Smith.
This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's right around 17 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Fox finds Castle. Out left to the wing. And Wembanyama gets it to go. 17 points in the game.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Back to Smith outside. Durant against Vassell. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Inside, Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Okogie. Back to Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Now Şengün. The rejection by Wembanyama. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Smith kicks to Durant. On the wing, Thompson. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio trailing here. Outside, Fox. Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Six on the shot clock. For the lead, and Thompson sends it back. To the inside, and stolen by Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Spurs.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Shepard's checked in for Josh Okogie. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Johnson's checked in for Vassell. Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Trying to get something going. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. The Spurs with the lead. Here's Fox. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half. Houston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Shepard. Another miss by Houston.
Clear he's pressing a little bit right now, and that's not going to help.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Barnes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Şengün with the screen on Johnson. That 3 off the mark.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Back from outside, connects from three-point range. And it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. And it's Jae'Sean Tate in for Thompson. Castle against KD. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tate. Shoots over Johnson. Tate, no good. Spurs leading by 8. Back to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
To halt the run, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson, the pass to Barnes. The shot's good, and it's 9 points for Barnes.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
It's Durant on the wing. Castle covering. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
Barnes outside. Outside, Fox. Offline with his 3.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Green. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Houston. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Fox. And that one misses. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Spurs leading by 11. Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Harper. Here's Sohan. Off target with his 3. And for Houston, they're shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Green with a screen for Shepard. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. The Rockets making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. Vassell's checked in. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Holiday. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now Castle. 15 points in the game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shepard with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson is out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the small forward.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Stolen away. A nice shot by Sohan.
Well, Sohan doesn't get many shots, so you know he's not going to waste a fast break opportunity.
Shepard, the pass to Adams. There's the three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The shake. Bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Şengün gets to Holiday. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
On the free throw, no good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Now Tate. 5 on the clock, beyond the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. Spurs leading by 20. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Durant's checked in for the Rockets. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got 29 in the game.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Vassell outside. From outside, off the mark. Rockets trail by 20. Gas to Tate. Houston moving it around. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now Adams. Şengün with a screen on Harper. Shepard. And Houston again with the bucket.
Taking charge in the pick and roll. Shepard using the screen and finding his spot.
Outside Harper to the wing right side. Wembanyama against Adams. Wembanyama down low. The shot from the low post is good. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter. Johnson against KD. And you know everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
KD against Johnson. And good that time.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Tate. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Castle's checked in for Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. The free throw drops for KD.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
The kick out to Barnes. There's a good screen. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. Out to KD. Oh, KD makes it look easy.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
San Antonio leading by 15. Outside, Fox. Pass to Vassell. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. Right side, Durant. To the paint. Here's Şengün. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Back to Fox. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Shepard. Back to Şengün. Lets it go with the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Şengün's got 20 points.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And the basket by Vassell.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul.
Clint Capella.
And the first one at the line is good.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Smith checked in for Shepard. The Spurs also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Johnson in for Vassell. And so he's able to get one of two. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And Fox gets it to go.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Şengün. Now Smith. Back to Şengün. Houston moving it around. Durant with a wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in. Durant's got 38 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Wembanyama outside. Six to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 36.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
outside Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 17 points here in the second half.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Here's Fox, and Capella sends it back. Thompson passes to Smith. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Castle. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Monday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Houston making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And the layup is good. Fox has got 35.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Alperen Şengün. At the line, shooting one.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Spurs leading by 12. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Lets it go from 14. No good from Durant. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. That one falls. Wembanyama's got 40 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Wembanyama rips down the rebound. San Antonio leading by 16. Barnes outside. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. .153 left in the fourth quarter. Smith with a screen on Castle. Shot clock at 6. The screen from Thompson. Oh, and wide open, nails the J. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. 22 is their biggest lead. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. Well, we don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Wembanyama reels it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Drops in the layup for two.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. And so now for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.